Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man here with your WIMZ.com movie review. This week, it was Killer Joe, the winner of the WIMZ movie poll. And Killer Joe stars Matthew McConaughey, Emile Hirsch, Juno Temple, Thomas Hayden Church, and Gina Gershon. It is the story of a family that can best be described as white trash. Emile Hirsch plays a character called Chris. Chris is in a serious amount of trouble. He is a drug dealer, and he has lost $6,000 worth of cocaine given to him by his supplier. It was stolen by, of all people, his mother. And the supplier wants his money, and if he doesn't get it in a few days, he's going to kill Chris. Well, Chris comes up with a plan. Kill Mama. Mama has a $50,000 life insurance policy. And the beneficiary of that life insurance policy is Chris's sister, Dottie, played by Juno Temple. Now, the plan is to hire a Dallas police detective who moonlights as a killer for hire. Joe Cooper is his name, played by Matthew McConaughey. Chris and his dad, Ansel, played by Thomas Hayden Church, meet up with Joe, and there's a problem right off the bat. Joe requires payment in advance of $25,000. They don't have $25,000, and that is one of Joe's unbreakable rules, except when he sees when he sees Chris's sister, Dottie. He becomes smitten. Dottie apparently is, while an adult, still very childlike. She was almost smothered to death by her own mother when she was a very small child. And Dottie is simple, sweet, and loves to dance and mirror kung fu moves that she sees in kung fu movies on TV. The plan obviously is going to go awry, because that's just the way these movies go. It's directed by William Friedkin, who is a director of some note, but has kind of hit a dry spell for quite a while. He has definitely hit the mother lode in Killer Joe. This movie is so bizarre in so many ways, but it is also so good. Now, it is rated NC-17, so my very first NC-17 movie. And it is rated that for a very good reason. There's a fair amount of nudity, there's a lot of violence, a lot of blood. So if nudity and bloody violence isn't your thing, you'll want to pass. But if you want to see a spectacular performance by Matthew McConaughey, this guy that he plays, Joe, is a psychopath. Dottie sees it right off the bat. She says, "Your eyes hurt." That's the only way she can truly express it. Joe, McConaughey, if you compare the ability to act to a Swiss watch, then McConaughey is the highest end Swiss watch in the world in this movie. He has such control over this character. He's subtle when he needs to be, but you can always hear an air of threat and danger in his voice. If you violate his rules, if you change things that he isn't aware of, the threat level goes up just a tiny bit, but it is there and you can hear it. And he can explode into horrid violence in an instant. There's a scene in the film where near the end, where he and Charla, who is Ansel's current wife, but not the mother of the children, played by Gina Gershon, there's a scene between them near the film's end that will make your skin crawl. This movie is so good. So good. It's a shame it is rated NC-17 because it cuts into the number of people who will see it. It's only playing in one theater here in my hometown of Knoxville, Tennessee. It is probably only playing in art house theaters around the country, so you will have to go some to find this movie. But if you like Quentin Tarantino movies without the samurai swords and Japanese cinema influences, then you're going to like Killer Joe. It gets 5 very enthusiastic guitarists from me. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review as well as to vote on the movie that I see next time. Questions or comments can be sent to StanTheMovieMan@att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan. Till next time, later.